Hi everybody, Elaine here with another tutorial. I tried to make something yesterday as a template for today, and as you can see there's a lot of crossing out on that one. I just wasn't happy with that one, so then I tried that one, partially started it, and I wasn't happy with that one either. I mean, for a start, I went over the edges with my pencils and it just wasn't turning out how I had it in my head. But then I think we all have those moments. But I like to show my mistakes, and hopefully I'll be able to remedy that today with the one I'm actually going to make on camera. Please, please, I apologise for my voice. It keeps going. I cough now and then, and I'm hoping that won't disturb the tutorial too much. I had a hospital appointment on Tuesday where I had to have the camera up my nose and down the throat, which wasn't pleasant, but they couldn't get the camera too far down because I've got a blockage or an obstruction in my windpipe, and I have a blockage in the lower left lobe of my lung. They didn't, obviously I've had other appointments for that, and that's how it came out from my CT scan, that one, for the lung, that is. They reckon the thyroids are working all right, but it is so enlarged. I've got to have a CT scan next week. No, it was ultrasound next week. Sorry, I had the CT scan a couple of weeks ago. I'm having an ultrasound to see if there's any nodules in the thyroid, which would then obviously go on to biopsies and kind of like that. Anyway, that's by the by. I'm not letting it bother me. But what does annoy me is me losing my voice. As you can hear, I am so sorry. But I needed to do another tutorial. It's been 2 weeks, and my plan was to do one a week. Well, that hasn't happened yet, but then again, I've been working on other projects for other designers, other stamp companies, which I quite enjoyed. Anyhow, there's my first mistake. That was my first mistake, where I used Scout, and I didn't like that, so I went back to my little Rory. He's so cute. Anyhow, without further ado, I am going to say what I'm using, the boring bit. Bellflower Vine, LAV 719, Tia, LAV 699, Wreath Flourish Left, LAV 700, Bellflower Mini, LAV 709, Rory, LAV 542. Did you notice I said LAV? I quite like saying LAV instead. Flutterby Mini, which is one of the pound stamps, and I'm going to be using Heartfelt Verses. I think I'm going for Just For You, so it can be used for anything. I'm going to be using a 5x7 card base, so therefore I am ditching the 6.5 by 6.5. Alright, it just didn't look right. So I'm going to go with the 5x7. So this is basically, this is like an experiment. If it goes wrong, you're still going to see the video because it's life. It happens to us all. I'm going to be using Elements Olive. Oops. Versafine Clair Nocturne. Maybe the Quickie glue pen, because if I use that, then I'm going to be using foil. But I'm not sure yet. That's a maybe. I've got 2 lots of Stickles. I've got aqua and lime green, and they're another maybe, because it'll either be foils or Stickles. I'm not quite sure yet. I'll work that out as we go along. 2 stencil brushes, size 3 and size 7. Black fineliner by Unipin. Sakura Gelly Roll Stadust, clear one. Maybe a water brush. Winker Stella, white pastel pencil from Stabilo Carbello. I can never say these words, they're tongue twisters to me. Koh-I-Noor pencils. I will be putting everything in the description beneath. Saves me trying to see the numbers because I struggle basically. Of course, a panel for my 5x7. I've done 2 in case I make a mistake, and if I got time then I would redo it. Feather leaf stencil, another one of Lavinia's, and this is my favourite. You've seen me use this one before, I think a couple of times, and I'm going to use it again because I love it. Okay, now I'm going to turn my paper over because some kind lady told me that it was very distracting seeing this behind me making a card, and I've took that on board, and I'm going to turn it over, put it at the bottom so it's not distracting. Right, first off I'm going to stamp the wreath in Nocturne. Oh, by the way, I did the Sharpie line around the edge of the card like I do on the others. You've seen me do that before. Now, where am I going? Look, I haven't even put it on the block straight. I'm going to put that about in the middle, or just above the middle, I think. No, it's not, it's in the middle. There is this detail that's come out perfect, that one. I'm going to use a baby wipe for a change today because it's quicker. Saves me spraying water, saves me turning round and using my Stamp and Scrub today. Next, I'm going to be stamping Tia. Don't know why I put the lid back on Nocturne. I'm going to be using it. Plenty of ink because it's a silhouette. If I go quiet, it's because I'm trying to save my voice, because I'm sure it'll annoy people with the different tones, volumes. Is she covered? Well, if she's not, I've got a pen. But I'd rather she came out straight away. So I'm going to place her in the centre there. Press down, let the ink soak into the card. Because I'd rather not fill her in with a pen. Oh, she turned out cool. Thank you, Tia. I was a little involved in it, but thank you anyway. Okay, we're going to go with the Bellflower Vine. I love this stamp. There's so much detail in it. And I'm sorry there's not a card for me to copy from. Well, I have done one similar before, but those practice runs, well, they were awful. Right, so I'm going to have that coming across there. I don't want it going straight across. Again, keep pressing so that the ink soaks into the card. I hope you can see what I'm doing. There you go, isn't that beautiful? It's one of my favourite stamps, but I don't play with it often enough. In fact, I've got so many stamps now I can't even remember what I've got. Lavinia had a new release this week. Guess whose finger was on the pulse straight away that morning? Mine. I'm going to have that one come in there. See, like I wasted all that ink. It's just I never gave it a thought, so it's a waste. that's a nice kind of frame. What I'm going to do, I don't know yet. Oh, I'll go for it. I'll put some down the side, a little tiny bit there. Notice I only inked the end up that time. You must excuse my fingers, I've been playing with sprays and goodness knows what, and that was yesterday. I can't get it off. Oh, it didn't stamp properly. That's all right. I've got a fine liner. Going down the other side. Put this side, move it up a bit, just so it's touching that wreath. And again, I don't believe this. Oh well, never mind. We'll get over it somehow. Right, okay, that's that one done. Now we're going to do little Rory. He is so cute. He's one of my favourites too. Please excuse me going quiet. I don't mean to, because I like to chat to you. Don't worry, if I make a mistake, you'll see it. I won't hide it. Right, I'm going to have him there. I bet you're wondering what he's going to be pointing at. Well, you'll see in a minute. Again, another silhouette. Only came out fine. Cool. I'm liking this. It's going all right at the moment. Elaine, shut your mouth, because it can soon muck up. Now, I've got the mini bellflower. And where am I putting that? I think I'm going to have it coming out there, because I want it all to tie in with the top part. And I love the bellflowers. I just absolutely love colouring them in. Let's turn that round. I'm going to have, we're putting them in different places. I don't want them symmetrical. I have that one there. I'll fill that in. I'll draw that line in so it's touching that side as well, because I'm not perfect at stamping. Oh, I don't know why I wiped that. I've got to do another one. This one without the stem. So how is everybody? I hope you're all well. She's holding that one. Look, it looks like it's her arm. Never planned that one right, did I? Oh dear, my throat. Well, it's not my throat even. I've not even got a sore throat. Now I'm using the mini Flutterby. I don't know if it's called butterfly or Flutterby, but I like the word Flutterby. I'm going to place that butterfly on top of the flower. Come down for a sniff and a bit of pollen. Can't blame him, can you? Spring's nearly here. There you go. Is it looking okay at the moment? I think so. Elaine, shut your mouth. Anything could happen between now and then. Right, what shall I do? Oh, I forgot to mention I'm using the Hill mask from another Lavinia. So I'm going to place that down the bottom, and I'm going to use olive elements and the number 7 brush. Couldn't think of my words then. Dab it off in the lid so it blends into the brush. Just making sure there's no excess on there. So I've placed that underneath his foot that's actually straight. The other one's up in the air, so he's about to walk. So So it's just under his foot. I want a bit darker under his foot. I hope you've all had a good week, whether you're working or you're at home. And I'm envious if you're at home, because you can craft and craft and craft and craft. Oh, I'm going to make that one a bit darker. So where's my little brush? There it is. Mind you, I will be making it darker with other stuff. But I just want to give it the base. It's not showing really, is it? Well, it is a little bit, but not enough that I want. Create a little bit of shadow underneath. There, that's a bit better. And let's use the 7 again. Please excuse the mess on my desk. It's how I work. It's all got to be in front of me, even though I can never see it half the time. Now I'm going to soften the edge and have a bit of the green above. There you go. I hope you can see that. This is it so far. Excuse me. It's time for a drop of water. I am sorry about not posting one every week. That was my intention. Last week was pretty busy. I'm not at work at the moment, but I haven't been in the mood to craft either. Okay, what am I going to do next? I think I'll colour in the bellflowers. I do like those bellflowers. So versatile. So I'm going to go in with like a purpley blue and a pink. And what I'm going to do is gently, because you don't need much of these Koh-I-Noor watercolour pencils. So Tracy, that designs these stamps, she always puts like the lines and the shading where like the dark bits, where you colour in the dark bits, so it makes you an artist. She makes everybody an artist that uses these stamps, because you've got the guide there. I don't know if that's a leaf or part. It's got to be part of right, have I done them all? Because when I was practicing earlier on those mistakes, I kept missing bellflowers out. Right, okay, we're going to go in with the pink now, very lightly, towards the end. There. Actually, no. Oh, no, it's broke. Let's see if I can get it done. Oh, look. You know, there had to be something going on, didn't there? Oh, flipping heck. Oh, I'm going to have to sharpen it. Sorry about that, guys. I hoped that I didn't have to stop and rectify things. Even if I just don't get a point and just have... This is my Derwent. Is it Derwent? No, Faber-Castell. That seems sturdy enough. Faber-Castell pencil sharpener. So let's carry on with the pink. Sort of blending it into the purple. I bet you're shouting, is there one I've missed? Doesn't seem many to colour, to be honest. I don't think I did purple on that one. No, I didn't. See? Hope I didn't go out of shot then. Right, while I'm here, I'm going to do the leaves. They don't look much at the moment. So dark down the middle. I'll do one colour at a lane. Dark down the middle. Like I said, these stamps. Oh look, it's gone again. I sharpened them too much earlier, that's what it is. Well, I've managed to get all the leaves. Let's turn the paper over so you don't get distracted by all my stamping. I can't remember the lady that pointed it out, but thank you anyway. I'm going to do the light green on this, on the wreath. Please don't break. Please excuse my coughing or my clearing my throat. Oh, there's a bit by our bottom. There's a bit there. See, I'm missing it. I'm missing it. And what there's one there as well. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to go gently down the stem with the green to soften the black edges. Oh, I was going to fix that, wasn't I, with my black fineliner. Get it so that it's touching the wreath. Always something, but what I'm doing is real. All the lines. You may not want to do that bit. I just felt like trying it out. So right, now finish off the leaves with the light colour. You probably won't ever see the light colour when I've blended. I might not use the watercolour brush. Now, I'm going to do the butterfly while I'm at it. Look, now the end of that's just snapped off. I think I pointed them too much. I'm going to do yellow, sort of like a yellowy orange on the butterfly. It blends in just about. Now, I'm going to do his wings, I think. Should I do it in the yellow and red? Should I do it in the green and pink? No, green and purple because he's a boy. Now, just colouring over the dots because I'm going to blend the two colours. Oh, I quite like those two colours together. You notice Tia hasn't got any wings. That. I hope I'm not going out of shot for you. I'm actually sitting down today because it affects my legs. Right, I've pushed that forward a bit. Now, water brush or Wink Stella to blend. I think I can go with Wink Stella because if you do it with the water brush, because I want some shine on the leaves and the bellflowers, I would go over the top with the Wink Stella. So I may as well just go straight in with the Wink Stella. Give it a good shake. Yes, it's running well. So what I'm going to do is going to push the pink into the purple. Hope you can see what I'm doing, and it blends in together. breathe. Earlier I went out the lines. Was not good. And I wasn't going to bother doing this today because I'd made 2 attempts and they didn't work. I thought, well, maybe it's not the right day to do it, but I'm going to give it a go. Can you see? You probably can't see the shine. I can. Sorry, but I can. Right. Do this one. It blends as you move away from them. I don't know why. I suppose because it's the wetness. Wet. Right. That's the bellflowers. Just wipe the end of the brush so we haven't got pink and blue on it. I'm going to push Rory's wings, the green, into the purple. I quite like that combination actually. I could like sit here and dot it, but actually I think it looks quite good with the look at the green that come off that brush. Right, I'm going to catch the little, I'm going to call them nodules, nodules coming off the wreath to give them a bit of a shine. And I'm not sitting here with my tongue hanging out where I'm concentrating. Have I caught every flower, every leaf? Yeah. Right, now the butterfly. Wipe the colour off the edge. These are clever pens. And I'm going to push the yellow into the red. I hope you can see what I'm doing. Otherwise it's a waste of time me doing it. Right, lift him up. Right, now I don't know what colour to do those bits in the flowers. I think I'm going to colour those in purple because there's not much there. It just needs to be done, that's all. Have I done them all? Looks like it. Where's the Winker Stella again? I'm going to get my glossy accents out later. Oh, I love my glossy accents. Right. I've got that sorted. What am I going to do next? Oh, fineliner. I don't want these. What number's this? 0.3, so it's the fine one. I don't want them faded. Okay. So you've got Rory pointing up to the bud that she's holding and the butterfly on top. I quite like that butterfly. I like the colours. Let's get rid of that pink. Right, now I haven't decided on the colour. I think I'll do it in green so it matches in with, yeah. Right, back to the green brush. Get these pencils out of the way because I'm done with them. Into the lid. finish it off there. Now I'm positioning so that I can get the flourishes in between the images. I want those bits a little bit darker than down the bottom because I'm going to fade it out. Fingers crossed, of course, but it might not work out that way. Oh yes. Now I'm going to put that flourish in between her and the flower, and I'm going to lighten it this time. Just going to tickle so you just get a little bit of the colour. Yep. Now I want, that one's too big, let's turn it over because I spotted a small one. Why is it gone? Sorry about this, ladies and gents. Oh, there it is there. Oops, I never cleaned my stencil from the last project. There's some pink on it. Still, never mind. Gives it interest if it goes in. I'm not that fussed. Art is art, like I keep saying. Even another little one, I think we'll go that way. Yeah. Let's have a little bit there. Yep. Now I'm going to have one going round by her leg and following the wreath. That's it. Now we're going to have a big one between, oh no, perhaps not a big one. Oh, sorry about this, guys. I do want it positioned there, going round his hand, although it probably wouldn't notice. It's getting lighter. Now we're going to have a big one. It's quite difficult to see. Oh no, I've got some there. So no, it's going to have to be a little one again. There's a little one. Put my finger on it so I don't lose it. A bit lighter. Yes, quite happy with that. Oh, I want a bit that side of her, just a tiny bit there. I like that one. Let's have one that's cuddling him behind. Let's give him a nice big hug. I'm stupid. I can't help it. Notice I've put no extra ink on my brush because I want it to go lighter down the bottom. She says, look, never mind. We'll say that's a big hug, so he needs to be stronger. Still haven't caught round her. Have that bit there. That's it. Can you see? The reason I'm leaving this white space is going to put a sentiment there, which is unusual for me, but I'm going to make it into a just for you so that it can be used for anything. What to do next? Think, Elaine, think. Oh, I'm going to be doing a green, because I'm going to end up colouring over these, but it doesn't matter. I'm going to do a light frame. I'm trying not to hit all the buds. I want to pull it all in so it draws the eye. See, if I'd made a mistake up there, I'd have been, oh no, I can still do it there. See, mistakes getting rectified before your very eyes. I don't know why I just don't put the lid over there, make life easier. Right, a little bit there. Going around the edge to make it a complete frame. Very lightly, of course, but it will go darker. That's my intention. Coming down here. Sorry about the boring bit. I wish you could shout at me. Sorry, that was my computer pinging because someone's trying to talk to me on WhatsApp. Okay, should I do a bit more? Because I'm going to go around the edge, which I forgot to say what I'm using, graphite. Right. Yeah, I'm quite happy with that. Let's round that corner off a bit. I like it to be round, so you've got kind of like a lighter area in an oval shape, or depending on what card you're using. If it was a 6.5 or 7 or an 8, I'd probably make it a circular frame. Okay, can you see what I've done? I hope you can. Otherwise, like I said, it's a waste of time me being here. Oh dear, I think a swig of my coffee is due. Not the water, I fancy the coffee. I expect it's gone cold. It's warm. It's not how I like to drink my coffee. Perhaps I should have drank my coffee before I came online. Right, so that's the stencil. I don't know whether I should take a print of that. I'll take a print later. Water reactivate it. Now, where's my brush for graphite? I'm sorry, I wasn't prepared for this bit. I should have washed this brush. Oh no, it's clean anyway. It's just stained. I'm going to go around with the graphite now to get that bit out of the way. Oh, that's really, sure it's not black? No, it's graphite. Right, gently around the edge to pull it in a bit further. Yes, I know this is something you usually do at the end, but you know what? I fancy doing it now. There's no rules, is there, when you're crafting? And if there were, I certainly wouldn't abide by them, because that's not what kind of person I am. Now, I bet you're thinking I've just dulled all this with the graphite. Well, it'll be all right. It will be all right. It'll all come out in the wash. Sorry if I go silent. I think I'm here in my own world, my own little world. Oh, I quite like that. Oops. Hope you can see that I've darkened round. Kind of pulls it all in. Oh dear. Okay, what to do next? I'm going to do the glossy accents at the end. I'll tell you what I forgot to get out. My red Stickles. Excuse me a minute. And you'll see why. There. There's my red Stickles. I'm going to be doing all that at the end. What to do, what to do. I should be prepared. I'm sorry, I'm not. So it's going to be Stickles and glossy accents at the end. What am I going to do now? I think I'm going to do some foiling. So for this, I need the Quickie glue pen. Just move that again. See if that's working. I bought some new ones yesterday. I couldn't believe the price. Mind you, it's quite cheap if you think about it. There was £6.50 from Amazon for a pack of 3, so I'm not going to run out of them for a while. So I'm just going to dot random around and hope they look nice when it's foiled. So I'm not doing it uniformed. That one's a bit big. I can always do more. Right, and to activate it you have to, excuse me, I'm getting my excuse the noise. I bet you can't hear me over that noise. Mind you, this one's a lot quieter than my other one. Oh, look, let's go round the back, straighten it back out again. That's what I do. As soon as it starts curling, go over the back. Straighten it out a bit. Okay. Now I've got to make up my mind. What colour? Green, gold, or that bright. I don't know if that's like a copper or an orange. I think we'll go subtle and go green. No, yeah, no, we'll go gold. Right, I nearly put it down the wrong way then. Heating up the glue pen makes it tacky so that you can apply foil like that. I hope you can see it. I do hope so. Right, I'm glad I chose the, oh look, I nearly did it again. Oh, I like that. It's great, isn't it? Oh, no, I'm not going to say it. I was going to say, no, I can't. It's great that I haven't done anything that would ruin it. Is there any more? Any more for any more? I can't remember where I dotted it. I think I'll do another one there. Is that not working again? There. And there. I think we'll have one there. Sorry, out comes the gun again. Not that I can remember where I dotted it. Soon find out. I'll just have to. You know, the great thing of these foils, I have used this so many times, but there is so much life left in it. Oh, there's not one there. Yeah, there was one there. And another one there. It's a shame you can't talk to me, because you'll be able to tell me if I've missed any. Sorry if I keep going off camera. I must get used to putting that camera in the right position. I'll tell you what, I wonder what that green looks like, because I might put it under Rory. Right, where's my gun? I call it my gun. I want to see, yeah, it's tacky, what colour that green is. I'm not sure. I think I'll give it a go. Let's put a couple of lines below him. Instead of putting glitter glue on him. Sorry, I'm doing this card as I go along. It's not planned in my, well, it is planned in my head, but not quite. It's changing as the time goes on. Like I said, I will list everything in the box beneath the video, just in case you're interested. Not bad. Now I'm thinking, do I put gold on these like little frond things? I don't know. I'll think about that, because it would tie in with the gold dots, wouldn't it? Think about it. I'll think about it. If my brain will allow me to think about it. Let's see if you're still in shot. Now, what to do? I think it's coming to the point of my Stickles. Oh, that one's leaking by the looks of it. Oh, I should have got the gold one out as well, sorry. It's alright, it's all next to me. It's just looking through the door and finding it. Oh, there it is. Is it gold? I can't read it. Goldenrod. I'm going to shake that one. I bet it don't work. Oh, it does. Right, I'm going to put some goldenrod, hope you can see, on the edge of the butterfly's wings. You don't need to cover it, it's just little dots. Does the red one work? Yep. Just little dots. And drag some into the gold. Can you see that? I'm trying my best here to show each stage. Let's put a bit more there. I'm going to put some more gold in it. It's not quite, I want it blended. Very hard to blend with Stickles. Well, I think it is, for me it is. How about that? That's looking better. Can always add, can't take away. Right. Bit for his wings. I think I'm going to go with aqua and green. Yeah. Just dot. We don't want him piled up with glitter. I'm not used to fairies. That one working? Yeah. Got to squeeze it. It's getting quite low, I think. Oh, it's not coming out. There it is. sort of like blend it into the green. Oh, I'm quite pleased with that one. Put a bit more green on the end of it. I think that's blended quite nicely. Show you. Hope you can see that. Look at my state of my hands. Mind you, it don't come off. I've been scrubbing at it. Right, now I believe it is time for the glossy accents, and then it should be finished. I bet this needs piercing as well. Let's see. Oh, it does. Why does the glossy accents? Anybody got the trick, or yeah, the tips or tricks on keeping the glossy accents running? I thought putting it upside down so that the glossy accents could stay in the, what you call it, the nib. Let's see. Yes, it's coming out. Right, now we're going to glossy accent the bells. Only doing the outside part. Leave the stamen, and it kind of looks 3D then. I mean, you don't have to do every one, but I've got the thing for glossy accents. I think it just pulls it all together. I don't know how long this video is so far. I think that's a leaf. That's a bell. That's a bell. That's a bell. Sorry, I'm repeating myself, and I shouldn't really. I should be saving my voice. There you go. Oh, there's one there. Now, obviously, I put all that on. I should have done it when I put it on a card because I'm stupid. But we all do stuff like that. Oh no, it's not finished yet. I've got to put the sentiment on. Where have I done with it? It's under here somewhere. There it is. Now, move that over. Oh look, it's getting sticky because I haven't turned the paper over. Now I'm going to get that stuck to the other piece of paper. Oh yeah, I was going to do that as well, wasn't I? I was going to do some of these fronds with my Gelly Roll Stadust clear pen, just to give it a bit more shine. I'm not going to do all of them. Just random. I should have done this before glossy accents as well. Do that one. I bet I end up doing it all. I don't even know what time this video's at. Let's do that one. Let's do that one. I do try to keep my videos an hour or less. Less. That's an old word, isn't it? Less. Isn't it used in the Bible? I don't know. Might use it more often. Right, that appears to be it. Let's do a bit of his hair. Oh, he's got spiky hair. Let's do hers. Oh, I'll take something else I should have done before I'd done glossy accents. I am so silly. Pastel. Where's my pastel pencil? Look, that's getting really short. I'm going to have to buy a new one. I hope that's not going to break on me. Just highlight them. He's got a jacket there. He's got his shorts there. I'm so silly, I should have done this before. All the glitter. Do a bit more there. I love him pointing up at that butterfly and the flower she's holding. Now her. I was going to do a sun round her, well, you know, a circle, but I think there's enough on it. You might have a different opinion, which is fine. We can all have opinions. In fact, if you can give me some advice, I'll take it. I'll take constructive criticism, but I won't take horrible remarks. Do her once more. I really should have stuck this on the card. She's crossed her legs, that's why I'm going across there, because it's there, going down her leg. I think I've put her in shape. Sorry, I have to concentrate when I'm doing this. And the fact that I'm missing all the bellflowers. Isn't that clever? I'm sure you all do the same sort of thing. Unless you're a real professional. And you know what you're doing. You know what you're doing at the beginning. Unlike me. What's it they call that? Going in blind. Do you know? I think that is finished. See, it didn't matter about me going over with the graphite, worrying about these bellflowers not showing up, but that's the finished card. Well, it's not actually the finished card, it's the finished front panel.